Ladies and gents, Speedracer Cho'Gath. You've probably seen a lot of Cho'Gaths in your games. Even Nemesis for the Lost Returns is spamming it, and they think it's the tier 1 best mid on the patch. And the reason is this guy, Kerberos. He's an EUS challenger off-meta player. He invented this build, this strategy. And I've been talking with him this week. I'm like, dude, is this strategy still OP? He's like, brother, so OP. It doesn't matter what they do to this champion. It's still going to be the best pick of the patch for months. So the strategy essentially is maxing Q, getting fast, you build Shurelias, some speed and movement items, and you utilize stacking with your passive, with your ultimate, and it's so stupid. I think the thing with Cho'Gath is mainly the silence, and the CC is just so simple and straightforward. Like, W silence, Q knock up, ultimate has an execute, ridiculous damage. The only thing it was lacking was mobility. But with this setup and then the extra mobility, champion doesn't really lack anything because obviously it has no dash. But when you're able to move so fast, when you have the Symbiotic Souls, you have the Shurelias, you go into things like the Deadmans. Mate, you're faster than every champion. You throw your Q behind them. A lot of people will throw Cho'Gath Q, and I did this mistake myself. You throw it on top of them, brother, throw it behind them. They're just going to walk back into it. Trust me. Great sustain with Cho'Gath as well. You'll be surprised how much you heal and how little you have to use your potions. Talon's going for the invade. Always try and utilize and move first. I honestly think Cho'Gath is just a better, like, Twisted Fate. You're moving. You have pretty much point and click CC. You have objective control. As we grab that kill. And we might need to flash out of here. And we do. Like, it's just guaranteed CC. 2 points into Q, by the way. No points into W. And you'll see how Q just one-shots waves later in the game. Back in the day... Oh, I used to play AP Cho'Gath mid lane in season... Shit, that might have been season 3, bro. I used to play it and we would W max with Cho'Gath mid. And we would go full AP. Holy shoots. Finish him, Pike. Yes, sir. Clear the wave out. Assist. But that, I actually don't remember what season, but there was a season I played Cho'Gath mid. If you guys can remember and let me know, go ahead. I'll put a link to Kirby's stream in the description down below. He invented also Varus Top, the AP Varus Top thing. He's always building and strategizing off-meta picks and popping off an EUS challenger. So he's a great streamer. Goofy guy. And I actually don't know what counters this strategy. Probably something with a dash, I would say. I hate playing Talia into it and Zoe. I think they're both trash. Maybe Ari would be a good one. Something like that I could assume would do well. Also, the mana cost for your Q is like, it's very low. You'll end... Miss. Oh, by the way, for the runes, Halo Blades, if you didn't pick it up. Axiom Arcanist for your ultimate. Ultimate Hunter for your ultimate. Copy those runes down. You're going to have no issues. TP in. Yeah, dude, like, there's infinite wave clear sustain, and when you get those speeds, it's just, there's just no downside to the champion. Like, you'll understand when you start seeing this thing pop off mid-game. If you haven't seen it in your games already, I'm sure some of you guys have been seeing this in your games. Famously, 2 years ago, there was an AP Cho'Gath in Korea that played it in the 80 carry position. And he didn't quite have this build, but he had something similar. And he got to 1000 LP challenger playing Cho'Gath 80 carry, or bot. Which was very interesting, and it definitely gave me the idea that this champion probably is overtuned. And then this guy started running at top, strategized a new build. Bob's your uncle. So we're almost level 6 here. And if you're able to set up early grubs or dragon with this thing, You start getting your stacks. Pretty much can solo it. So just move in. Even if you just want to go in and grab one, bro. We go in and we do exactly that. And we get stopped by the grubs who are angry that you've killed their twin. Triplet. Triplets. Like, I'm pretty sure the ultimate does 1.3k to, like, the grubs, which only have 1.4k health or something. It's like, you just walk in, bro, get it, and start stacking. He's already got 1 stack on an epic monster. You have 6 that can be taken on minions or buffs, I believe. And your goal is just not even to be using the ultimate on champions. Like, if you can just start stacking on cooldown, because obviously you want to use it on champions, but if you're holding your ultimate, right, and there's not a fight where you get to kill someone with it for 3 minutes, but you could have stacked that 3 times in a row with the 60-second cooldown, by 30 minutes, you have an extra 1,000 health. Like, it's that simple, bro. As we get the symbiotic souls, and the Speedracer is starting to begin. As we head into the Shurelliers. Q lands. E. Silence. Quinn finishes it. Cheers, mate. He wants to get Dragon. I don't know if he knows they're on it. Has Flash. Might be able to look for the steal here. Bro, we have to look for the steal here. E. Ult. Yoink. And mate, being mid lane right now and being able to go straight to grub, straight to dragon. Like, there hasn't really been a time where getting these early objectives has had such an influence on the game. Because you're going to be getting feats of war, right? Feats of strength. And being able to get this for your jungler and just instantly grab shit for your team, it's so OP, man. Whilst also having perfect wave clear. It really is a little bit stupid. They nerfed a couple of his base numbers, but he's still a great champion. They're going to have to completely gut... Like, we're 10 CS per minute, and it doesn't even feel like he's been CSing, right? They're going to have to completely gut the champion, I think, to make him somewhat balanced. Which sucks, but sometimes these, like, old-school champions that have simplistic kits, I guess. Like, when they're utilized correctly by high-level players, they instantly become OP because their base numbers and, like... I'm sure there's another champion I'm thinking of that had the same problem. There was another old school champion that pros... Maybe it was like Annie or something, and then they started spamming Annie until it got nerfed. Like, it's a simple kit with a lot of CC and easy to use case, so when high levels start abusing it, then it becomes an issue. When noobs use it, it's not that great. Not calling you guys noobs or all, but you're a little bit noobie. As we are almost towards the end of the first international tournament of the year called First Stand. And it's a fearless tournament with the 5 best teams in the world. I won't do any spoilers, but it's been fun, man. They've also introduced nice pike. W, Q misses. If that Q landed, we didn't have ult though, so it probably wouldn't have been a kill. They have announced that the Fearless Draft, which means you can't pick a same champion more than once in a series, will be extended for the rest of the year for all tournaments. Pretty cool. I think it was kind of expected with viewers enjoying it. Mate, the CS that you're able to get. I saw Nemesis playing this at the Lost Tones with the same type of CS, and like, Shurelliers is a cheap buy, movement speed. Symbiotic Soul is almost like halfway done, mate. 407 base MS. The E also slows by 30%, which is pretty crazy. You can land a Q, then wait, and then auto for the slow, and then W ult. Like, they're dead every time. As they look to engage, but we're too fast. We're simply too fast. Ooh. Miss. Does no one want to kill the Vel'Koz? That guy's name was Niski. Mate, they have Quinn and they have Cho'Gath and Pyke and Talon. I've just realized how doomed the enemy team is. You can't ultimate the Fiora because she can use her W against you. As we chomp up another Grubby. 5 stacks. Pretty good tempo, I would say. Look at the cooldown on Q. Like, it's already up again. He's going to try and hunt for maybe a plating. Piss off, Fiora. We also got to see Zed in pro play today, which is awesome to see. A lot of pros are blind picking Taliyah, which the hardest counters to Taliyah are Katarina and Zed. So if pros like Chovy or even Zeka, right? Maybe Faker one day. They can pull out the Zed into Taliyah and just pub stomp them. Q lands. You got a W and then you got to ult. Flash ult. See you later, buddy. So he is currently 80% win rate in Grandmaster with this strat. Probably will hit Challenger. I mean, he will hit Challenger. But, like, win rates don't... Like, if you duo or you play and get a high win rate to Chal, but you've duoed most of the Masters, like, all the way up to, like, high Masters, win rates don't really matter, in my opinion.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Like, one top 10 account in Challenger is better than someone having 5, like, top 50 accounts, right? Even if they have 1,000 LP on 5 accounts, 5,000 LP, it's still more impressive to get the top 10 account that's like 1,500 LP. It's a massive difference. $500 LP is the difference between, what, Emerald and Diamond, like a full tier. So even at the top ranks, like that's another 500, that's another full rank above 1,000 versus 1,500, but they're both Challenger, do you know what I mean? Completely different tiers to it as we hit the Deadmans, and Speedracer build's pretty much done, bro. Like from here on out, look at our look at our MS. Look at our MS. 442 Symbiotic Souls haven't even been completed yet. Feats of Strength hasn't been taken. Wait, has Feats been taken? Surely they got it, yeah? I guess he doesn't have boots and he doesn't have boots. Triumphant. Okay, yeah. The Synchronized Souls is done for Pyke and they're upgraded. Sorry, I'm a little bit... I don't really buy the boots, so I only know what the color of the other boots look like. Can we just chomp him? Oh, shit. Oh, he's dead. Nom 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 nom. E-ult. 8 stacks. Sitting on 3.1 thousand. 3.1 thousand health. Only 15 minutes in. But we have only 93 AP, guys. But it doesn't really matter. Like, our Q is doing what? 400? W 300. Is that insane? Like... Ultimate's doing 700 true damage or 1400 to monsters. Doesn't really make sense. Like AP ratios or something needs to be nerfed. Because his Q wave clears too much. Wait, the cooldown, baby. Wait that cooldown. Nom 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 nom. think it's 120 health per stack. Yep. Pretty good. Q lands. Queen finish. Oh no. Not the bounty. Like, look at that speed. Comes in. Because you're faster than anybody, you put the Q behind them and they can't run away. What's our ultimate cooldown on? 47 seconds. So technically, if the game goes for another 30 minutes, you could have another 15 stacks, bro. As we grab our Aether Wisp, getting more movement speed. 500 base MS. 500 base MS. Like, if you compare that to the Yone, who has 390, you get 100 extra MS. Like, it's just stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It really is. You get to this stage, game's over, guys. 10 CS per minute, 2 items. You run down every single person. You're infinitely stacking your ultimate. And you can see why this guy's been able to get, like, easily challenger. 80% win rate up into Grandmaster. It's a very, very oppressive style. And in your lower elo games, if you run this shit, you will pop off. You will have fun. You will be big. You'll be munching on characters. And the key, it's because you're stacking those early objectives, you're able to keep on gobbling on the minions later on, which is giving you the stacks. Like, you don't want to gobble all the minions early, because there's less objectives floating around, and less, you want to start then doing the monsters and the minions and stuff like that. So if you're able to get the grub and the dragon early, which he does, that enables you to start stacking up, just getting those free minions, because you don't want to take a minion first in lane, because you're going to get it later. Making our way towards the Lich Bane. Ultimate MS, almost at 500 base. Imagine we get a couple of Cloud Souls. So just watch the difference. Watch. Let's see if he hunts this Yone. Watch the difference in MS. You move in. The E will slow. The E will slow. Misses both Qs. Misses both Qs. Wait, I'm actually nervous he's going to die here and I've cast a curse to him. I've cast a curse to him, haven't I? He almost trolled. Holy shit, that actually scared me. Good flash hold. Yeah. I've heard actually landing your Qs will help with this strategy, guys. So, take it from me. We could be playing a little bit better, but that's okay. Finally. He is going to die for that. I don't know if he's he's just like, he's too quick. Please tell me we have Lich Bane. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And that's a TP up into the top lane. Wow. Level 16 is going to be coming insane. You spin me round, but spin me right round like... What's our base at? Did we get up to 500? Did we get up to 500 base movement speed? Maybe not. Maybe? 497 we're peaking at. 13 stackaroos. Remember the Halo Blades in the E. You're still going to be doing damage, a lot of it. And you're going to be able to get all the... No, he missed it. He eats the Fiora, but he's going to go down. And he actually didn't get the ultimate onto the Atakan. That's going to be a big comeback for blue side. They're going to eat all the petals. Oh my god, what a bloodbath. Come on, Quinn, finish. Yes. Zoom around and finish.
What do you see up there?
Oh my god, this Quinn is going to die. This Quinn is going to die. No, go now, go now, go now. Go now! Oh no, she auto. Oh. Talon, just kill her. Talon, kill her. Stupid octopus. Okay, a little bit of an oopsie. A little bit of an oopsie, but that happens to all of us at some point in our lives. That's okay. 222 AP, so you're not going full AP. You're getting beefy. We're 4.3k health. We're 14 stacks on our feast. Soon to be more. And I do think why mid lane is much better than top is just simply because you're way more... Number one, like top lane matchups, man, they can be very volatile. Mid lane, it's a very short lane, you can make it work. But also your rotations to bot lane and to dragon, your center map roaming, so it just makes sense. Where the hell am I? I want to be focused on this big boy. 5.2k health now. Farming absolutely bloody everything. Love how big you get. I love champions that increase in size. It's so sick. Anything that has like the illusion of infinite scaling or something, like it's just cool. As our goal difference is 4,000 over this Yone, who is having the worst game of his life. Cho'Gath, actually, if you think about it, is a really, really freaky freaking character. Like, him IRL would be very scary. It's a great monster. Trying to think of, if I was a person in real life and I saw a League of Legends character, what champion would scare me the most? Probably Ahri, because I'm scared of all women. But if it wasn't that, maybe Cho'Gath, maybe... Oh, I'm trying to think what else. Let me know in the comments down below if you got any scary ones I can think of. As it's 22 to 31. 8k gold lead. And we're pretty much the size of their entire team. And because he doesn't want to throw, he's just waiting out the cooldowns and seeing if he can find a gap. And he finds a gap to die. Has to flash the Talia W. Their team is really struggling to find a way to end. Genuinely. We're going to have to fly. We're going to have to back. Maybe TP back in. Is there an angle? As we hit the Rookern. After not taking magic damage for 15 seconds, get an 800 magic shield. How much health do we got now? 5.6. You're getting 170 armor, 150 magic resist, you're getting AP, you got speed. Whenever you find a champion that can kind of like is jack of all trades and does a lot of different things, you're tanky, you have damage, you have mobility, you have objective control, like you'll always find the champion to be extremely strong. As we haven't landed a Q for I reckon 17 Qs in a row now. As the ultimate does get stopped, Q gets dodged again. And mate, we are gonna have to do something because that Corki just died. Talon goes in. Talon goes out. Finally, he lands a goddamn Q. Now can he land something on the Yone? Q? No. Just wait. Just hit it, 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 hit it. Hit it! Yes! There we go. There we go. How hard was that, big boy? How hard was that? 918. What are we at? 18 Cho'Gath stacks? I don't know what your record is. They're getting 3,000 bonus health. Like a Warmogs. I don't know what the most Cho'Gath stacks I've ever had is. I'm trying to think. I don't even think I've even had more than 20. I'm not much of a noob. The thing is, I forget what I've eaten and I just start eating things that obviously it's all capped at 6, right? Monsters eaten, dragons consumed, epic monsters, champions devoured. Like there's all these caps, right? You can't get more than 6 monsters or whatever. Like only 6 stacks can be gained from minions and non-epic jungle monsters. So I just end up eating minions and monsters and I don't count. But that's just me. I'm a little bit of a silly Billy. As we secure the soul, we got 6 grubs. We head off over towards the Baron. And with an almost 10k gold lead in soul. And a Cho'Gath that just seems to not know how to land a Q at this point. It seems pretty free. They do have pretty fed to Leah, but look, Cho'Gath Q, just show me the one shot. Ah, well, we get it. We get it straight onto the Fiora. We're gonna ultimate this. Yep. That should be our 20th stack. 7k health almost. Surprised he's not running a Cho'Gath skin. I like to use the Jurassic Cho'Gath, the skeleton one. Very cool. Reminds me of one of my favorite movies, which is Night at the Museum, which is a movie with Ben Stiller, and he's like a museum watcher. He's a security guard, but at night the museum comes to life, and it's freaking awesome, man. As beautiful, pays homage to history, but also has really witty, funny jokes. It's a great movie, and I recommend to all. As we're getting into Unk status, watching it with maybe a little niece, maybe even a child of your own, would be a big recommendation, and they will generally like it. Maybe bring some snacks, some popcorn, some drinks. Just be that cool uncle that shows them all the cool movies from your day. And if they bully you, and they go, "What the hell is this, Unk? This is shit!" You take that kid's iPad away, and you put him in the naughty corner. Put a little bit of respect. Sick of kids bullying me, bro. As we get the win. What a good performance. 10 CS per minute. I started yapping at the end a little bit there. Today I was walking to the supermarket and a group of teenagers pointed at me and said, "Your mate." And then they all started laughing. Like, "Your friend?" And then, "That guy's your friend?" And then they laughed at me. That's my life now. I used to be the kid doing that to the old loser guys. Is that me now, old loser guy? Ah, shit. Well, gentlemen, Speedracer, Cho'Gath, enjoy it while it lasts. It's going to get nerfed again. It's just super OP. It's super fun to play. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Good night.